The Randall Collins VFW in Belfast is falling apart. The building is almost a century old, and it's costing thousands of dollars to keep it going. Owen Kingsley joins us now with more on what this means for veterans on the Mid-Coast. Hi.
Hi, Allegra. From transportation to groceries to making oil and utility payments, the VFW in Belfast provides help and a sense of community to veterans. But they're sinking all of their money into a building they can no longer maintain, which is restricting their impact.
We've been doing so much with so little for so long. We now feel we're capable of doing anything with nothing. We cannot put any more money in the building without just throwing it away.
Jim Roberts, the operations manager at the Randall Collins VFW, says this nearly 100-year-old building needs to go. Thousands of dollars have been poured into the repair costs, but as you're about to see, this building is beyond repair.
So right now, our bathrooms are out of service because all the pipes are frozen. We can't get the sink to drain. We can't get the toilet to flush.
The building on Field Street has challenges retaining heat.
There's literally a hole in the floor that even though we put wood and insulation on it, it keeps going through because all the wood under here is rotting. This is actually where the bathroom, where the pipes are freezing, and we've blocked this up and we've built this up and we've insulated it, but it just keeps falling in. Our building sways. When you're sitting at the canteen, you can actually feel the building moving in minimal wind. When the wind blows, our tiles come out because the wind comes right through the attic and it pulls the tiles out.
Even after repairs, oftentimes those fixes don't last long.
Even though we had a new roof 2 years ago, it's separated and we have again leakage coming in on the walls.
But getting a new building is easier said than done, especially when saving money is near impossible.
Every penny that we get goes right back into the building. We have no overhead. There's nobody that's paid here.
Almost no floor or surface is level. They were lucky recipients of a Paycheck Protection Program loan last year to help them with utility payments.
It shows that we were 85% off last year's revenues because we can't get out and do fundraising.
Restrictions from COVID-19 mean they're losing tens of thousands in fundraising opportunities. They have managed to pool together almost $125,000 in savings, but it's taken about a decade to do so. And an engineer is estimating that's far off what they need for a new building.
That's how we have to shut the door. He gave us our initial numbers. Those numbers aren't as solid yet. He's looking at $375,000. We're a third of the way there. We need to pick up another $250,000. We'd like to be able to have our building done and not have any debt.
And that wish won't come true if they have to take out a mortgage.
You can feel cold air actually coming in up out of the sink. We absolutely have to have a new building, but a mortgage payment will cut our services.
And those services are primarily helping veterans with their basic needs. But the VFW does so much more. Tonight at 6, you'll find out exactly what the VFW is home to and why many would struggle without it. Allegra, back to you.
The Randall Collins VFW in Belfast is a lifeline to area veterans. But the services they provide could go away if they don't get some help now. Owen Kingsley joins us now to explain.
What do you do if you're a veteran disabled from combat and need a long drive to a doctor's appointment or groceries brought to your door? Well, you'll call your local VFW. But after trying to repair a deteriorating building, those services provided by the Belfast VFW are being threatened, along with vital resources for the community at large.
If we didn't have to keep sinking the money into repairs, it would give us more money to spread the things that we're doing, our relief fund, to help veterans who are in need, whether it be with rent, whether it be with electricity, car repairs, groceries, anything like that.
The VFW does so much with so little. Working with nothing is something they're all too familiar with.
For example, we did Christmases for Kids for local just here. And we had 70 children that we sponsored, and a lot of people, a lot of guys, myself included, took money out of their wallet to make that program successful.
Sinking their savings into this nearly 100-year-old building or spending $375,000 on a new one could mean an end to these programs and veteran assistance. The building is also home to more than just veterans. 2 different food pantries work out of there. One that serves folks twice a month and another that serves their furry companions.
People rely on us. Before we moved here, we looked into renting a space. We don't have any money, so you can't rent a space without money.
The food pantry provides for more than 100 families regularly, both of veterans and other folks who could just use a little bit of help.
that has become more than important. It's become a necessity.
Like the VFW, the food pantry can't keep operating in this older building.
We need to run air conditioners in here in the summertime, but we can't run the air conditioners because it pops all the circuit breakers.
Last summer, the pantry lost more than $1,000 of meat because a power outage spoiled everything in their freezers.
Today we came in and, oh yeah, Jim, the pipes are frozen. So the pipes are frozen. We don't have access to a bathroom today. It's just such an old building. It literally is falling in around us. It needs to be replaced. I mean, it's a home for vets, it's a home to us, it's a home to the pet food pantry as well.
Which also provides litter and other pet necessities to more than 50 households a month. They, too, aren't sure how much longer they can keep it up.
Unfortunately, not too much longer. As you can see, we're bursting at the seams. So a new building or new space to us would, we'd be able to almost double the amount of folks that we're able to assist every month.
For area vets, pets, and those who need help, losing these pantries could have dire consequences.
They would go hungry. I truly believe they would go hungry.
So the VFW is looking for support from the public so they can give it back to those who need it most.
We're here to help everybody, and we're hoping everybody can help us just a little bit. We will be able to continue our mission.
Jim Roberts says there has been a lot of community financial support, including $10,000 from the Stephen and Tabitha King Foundation. But they still need $250,000 to build their new building and avoid a mortgage. If they go into debt, a lot of these services will end. There's a GoFundMe account for folks interested in chipping in. A link can be found on our website. John, back to you.